shop. I've been in the online space for about 10 years now, but I'm pretty new to YouTube. So if you're just finding me, say hello, please subscribe to my channel. We are heading up north tomorrow. Like I said, I'm in Michigan, and yes, we go even further up north when we travel. But I have been working on cleaning vintage today, sorting and adding to my Etsy shop. So I thought I would show you some things and just get it out there before I leave for the weekend. You can shop at the link. It is in my bio. It is also here in the description of my video. So let me show you a few things that I added. So for starters, I added this adorable, it's like a little wicker rattan stand, and it has these adorable boho coasters. They're in perfect condition. All 6 of them are in here. There's the caning on them is in perfect condition. I just love this little set. It's kind of one of those finds that I'm like, if it doesn't sell, that's fine. I'll just take it back in my house. And each one has like a different butterfly. All the pictures are in my Etsy shop. And my favorite part is just this little carrier. So added that. I also added this gorgeous brass. I would call them sherry cups, but you could also call them cordial cups. And they're just 100% brass, very clean. Love this. It comes with a set of 5 and also the brass tray. Just added these ones. If you're on, say hello. Hi, Kim. Thanks for hanging out with me. I added some blue glass. Here's one of the things I added. Just love this gorgeous depression glass. The blue is probably my favorite because it is just so bold and striking. Love that. I also ordered, why do I keep saying ordered? I also added this one. This is more of like a Fenton glass. Love the scalloping on this one. I had some more blue glass, but it sold a few weeks ago. So I have these 2 pieces left in the shop. This one probably stands about 8 to 10 inches. Absolutely beautiful. No problems, no chips or cracks, anything like that. I have a lot of brass in my shop. I'm brass bunny. I can't pass on brass. I absolutely love it. A lot of times I keep it, but I do when I'm done with it, or if it's something I already have like these, I'll put them in my Etsy. These are just some pristine condition Baldwin candlesticks. These are heavy. I'd say they're probably close to a pound each. Just love these. And these ones are, I think, 5 inches. And a little patina, but for the most part, very polished and beautiful. Hello, welcome. Okay, also added this. I showed this, I think, on a live a few weeks ago, and I was not sure if they were like, I was not really sure what they are. I thought they were like appetizer trays in this pretty filigree base. They're actually vintage soap dishes. I didn't even know that was a thing. So this is in pristine condition. There are 4 of these, and they have like the brass filigree and in the edging. These are little dishes, so you would sit them in your bathroom apparently, and they're just perfect for little soaps. So this is again in pristine condition, has the holder. And everything I'm showing you is available in my Etsy shop. I put the link there. It's Brass Bunny Vintage Co. on Etsy. And next month I'll actually be launching my own website. So if you're watching this after September of 2025, you can find me on my own website as well. But these are also in my Etsy shop. I added some things for fall that were vintage that I just absolutely loved. I am so excited about finding this. I have not ever found the turkey one before. Just beautiful condition. I almost want to say it's like a burnt red instead of a burnt orange. And I mean, just there's so much detail all the way down to like the feet. And then this is the part that comes off. Very clean, heavy. Absolutely just, I love this piece so much. So this is in my Etsy shop for the fall season. I also found this gorgeous, I hope I say it right, Goddinger. I think I'm saying that right. Just this gorgeous silver-plated 5-arm candelabra. And I try to price things very like according to what they're selling for and even less over in my Etsy shop. I feel like this is priced very accordingly. This is 12 inches tall. Again, it has the velvet bottom with the Goddinger stamp. And I just love this. And again, I think it's perfect for spooky season, even though of course it's great year round. Vintage brass candle snuffer. This is a really nice one though. This is just very, you can also hang this next to your fireplace or in your living room. But every time I find brass snuffers, I grab those. Not fall, but year round. I love Fenton Hobnail, and I found a very, very clean salt and pepper set. So those I added. Hi everybody, welcome. If you're new, just say hello. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm newer over here in YouTube. And you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of that under Brass Bunny Vintage. I also added these. I just recently picked these up. They are some brass and lucite candlesticks. I believe these are 8 inches. Very, very clean. I always pick these up because they sell really well. Something else for fall that I picked up. I picked up many things for fall, but I picked up this vintage. It is a Pfaltzgraff stoneware. It's a blue ribbon pie plate, and I want to show you like the pattern. I just think the pattern on this is so pretty. And it's kind of an off-white with, I guess I would say this is in between like a pink and a maroon color. Speaking of brass, I added some of these. These are solid brass like welcome plates for your door. They say welcome. I have 2 of them in the shop. Very clean, polished brass. These are ready to go. These are in my Etsy shop as well. I also added some art this time. Let me show you what I added. I have a lot more art. I probably have 30 pieces of art that I need to add in this next month. But in the meantime, I love anything vintage with these large oval frames, especially if they're in excellent condition. I believe this is an old home interiors, but it is, if you look at it, it's just in pristine condition. And I just love the cottage feel of this one. Here's the back, comes ready to hang. And this is an 18 by 22. And if you look for me on Etsy, I'm Brass Bunny Vintage Co. Or I also put the link in the description. And then I added this. This is a reproduction. Actually, I really can't tell, to be honest. I almost feel like it's like an original because look at the back. The back is just very, it's giving all the signs of being an original. It's not an oil painting. It's definitely more of a lithograph or paper print. But this is the famous Pinky. And again, I priced this to sell. And it's just got, you know, I actually try to pick things up that have more wear and damage like this. Because I just think it's very authentic. I love when the backs just look, you know, old. So a little bit of normal wear and tear, nothing chipped or broken, just aging. And this is also an 18 by 22, the Pinky of this piece. I also added, I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna take it off the wall. I absolutely love this print. This is an original oil painting. This is in my Etsy as well. This is just beautiful. I don't have the measurements right offhand, but just the mountains and the landscape. Here's the back of this one. Love this one as well. So I have so many more art and prints to add oil paintings, but just have not gotten around to it yet. And I think I added about 20 more items besides that, but I just wanted to pop on before I ran out of town tomorrow and show you some of the new stuff and let the video run for the weekend. Again, if you're new, I'm Sarah. I'm a vintage reseller here in Michigan. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, of course, YouTube. YouTube is my main platform. And I'm just trying to build this platform, go live, do all the things here. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for just a hot minute, seeing all the new things. I will have a new video next week. I try to do a lot of educational videos for other vintage resellers. When I started my journey a couple of years ago, I could only find 2 or 3 people who educated on selling vintage and all the things that go behind it. And now that I'm a few years into it, I feel like I have learned so much about the business in a short amount of time. And so I try to make videos to help other vintage resellers. I sell online, and I also have a local vintage booth that I've had for over 2 years as well. So have a great Labor Day weekend, and I will be back with one of my videos next week. Thanks, guys.